Around the world, cities continue to grow at a rapid pace. According to the United Nations, by 2050, 68% of the world's population will live in urban areas.
The impact of climate change, conflict, and the high levels of internal migration of rural poor to cities in search of opportunities has led to rapid urban expansion, mainly in the form of informal and precarious urban settlements.
Informal urban settlements can be considered fragile and conflict-affected contexts. These are highly vulnerable to risks, aggravated by tensions such as poverty, climate change, and social exclusion.
There is now a global urban crisis where more than 1 billion people are living in informal and precarious urban settlements, marginalized from essential services and facing ongoing threats to their well-being, their livelihoods, health, and their lives.
The Resilient and Inclusive Neighborhood Approach, RINA, has been developed together by GOAL and global communities to respond to this global crisis. RINA is a community-centered local systems approach designed to foster partnerships and improve governance, enabling city management to implement strategies to manage this expansion and improve resilience and inclusion of their cities.
To achieve this goal, city management and their partners must be able to engage with neighborhoods and facilitate opportunities for all who live and work in them.
The RINA approach has 4 guiding principles that describe how to progress relevant, durable, and scalable solutions for resilient and inclusive urban communities.
Principle 1. Community-centered. RINA is anchored in a geographically or socially defined urban community or neighborhood as a unit of coordination and implementation. RINA is about what works and achieves impact for urban communities.
Principle 2. Partnership for local systems. RINA seeks to understand and reinforce the linkages between communities and broader socio-economic systems that are essential for resilient and inclusive neighborhoods.
Principle 3. Institutional strengthening and good governance. RINA focuses on building the capacity of local governments so that they can lead effective engagement with communities, the private sector, state agencies, and civil society organizations.
Principle 4. Cost-effective and scalable. RINA is designed to be feasible and scalable through leveraging resources available to communities and cities.
RINA's guidance manual outlines 30 practical steps to transform informal and precarious urban communities into resilient and inclusive neighborhoods. Each step can be adapted to the context of each city and are organized in 4 phases.
Phase 1. Initial preparation and evaluation. This phase introduces RINA to the city administration, identifies its relevance within the city, and explores existing capacities to implement RINA.
Phase 2. Organization and planning. It is here that all the necessary preparations are put in place with the key actors of the neighborhoods and the city for the implementation of RINA.
Phase 3. Implementation. In this phase, a series of intervention steps are described to implement RINA in target neighborhoods and put in place a participatory monitoring, evaluation, accountability, and learning framework.
Phase 4. Adaptation and scaling at city level. This phase makes recommendations for the adoption of the resilient and inclusive neighborhood approach and its replication at city level.
RINA promotes resilient and inclusive communities, providing step-by-step guidance to achieve resilient cities through resilient and inclusive urban communities to improve the quality of life of individuals and families in informal and precarious urban settlements.